My bad. I'm mute. My bad. I'm mute.
Hello.
I'm tweaking.
There you
Yo,
go. I hear y'all.
Yes,
Got you.
sir. Yes, sir.
how y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling?
Pretty good.
Super
Can't
League in front
complain.
of us.
Bless.
Yes,
Alive.
yes, sir. And we got some good high priority matchups on the set list for us tonight. With again these Super League playoffs, we're getting to the exciting round. Obviously, Junie's been here most of the time. Landline seen a few of the action, but Super League has been very entertaining, Junie.
100%. Super League has been full of action packed players with action packed plays. I'm not going to lie. I wish we could get some more highlights, but I'm not going to lie. I'm just enjoying watching the live feeds from these guys. The tournaments is, I'm not going to lie, the tournaments that we have prepared for you guys, it just shows that you like this Super League shows that you guys are ready for the tournaments in the near future. So I'm very excited that you guys these players are putting their all into everything right now for the Super League.
And how about you, Landline? I mean, obviously only caught kind of the tail end of the Super League, but still a lot to play for. A lot of different, teams from different places competing in this competition. How are you liking
Yeah,
it?
man. Yeah, man. I'm excited for it. It's a little different, with league matches. You got teams that have good chemistry, that have been with each other, practice with each other. The Super League is kind of like almost has an all star type of feel, with a couple of these teams collaborating and trying to put out a good product. So I'm just interested to see how everything plays out. Don't know what to expect, so I'm keeping my eyes and ears open for anything.
100%. I mean, like I was saying, the league phase, which was only 8 matches. Again, I don't know if we can actually look at the standings here because this is like a different website, but nonetheless, the top 8 or 10 potentially went through. Will correct me if I'm wrong. And then we have these play-ins, the first leg of the play-ins starting tonight, and then we have the continuation of that leg two Wednesday night, 11 p.m. Eastern. So this is just one leg, very important to kind of set that opening kind of momentum and really start off really solid in this first leg, Jimmy.
Nah, 100%. Don't worry, I got you there. The first I got the first 10. The first 10. It looks like the first 10 is going through, and they're gonna be able to go ahead. Two very competitive teams, especially in this league. We're gonna see how they do in this playoffs. Traka sitting at number 3. We know how Trakas is. We've seen them in Division 2 of the Quest for Glory win that with immense dominance. So we're gonna see if they're able to boost themselves up to number 1 and be able to take over everything this playoffs. We got Icon 11. We know how dominant they can be. Mythic 11. We know how dominant they can be. Ethereal 11. We know how dominant they can be. 11, 11, 11. That sounds like good luck to me. I don't know about you. Virtual Talent. Number 7. Number 8, Holix. We know how strong Holix can come out. Let's hope they keep the consistency going in order for them to stay strong. Underdogs at number 9, and the big LA United at number 10, sitting at number 10 Super League, so anything can happen.
And again, when you look at that kind of top 8, top 10, very, very strong. Some of these playing teams, they're going to have a lot. I mean, we talked, I believe, the guys from SD Loyal Society last week, and, kind of just warming up in the league phase as they hinted on, like, didn't really want to be known too much, but they wanted to turn it up for the knockout stage. But a lot in front of them with some of these top teams basically in front of them if they really want to conquer the Super League.
100% comp teams, like you said. These teams are here, like I said earlier, they're putting everything on the pitch and they're letting their blood, sweat, and tears be seen. The fans are excited. The watchers, all the viewers, we're excited. So I'm not gonna lie. I want to see some. I want to see like this is Royal Rumble. I'm not gonna lie. This is gonna be some heavy competition.
Yes, sir. I mean, any specific game you guys are checking for in this first kind of leg? Obviously, we see some of the forfeits already coming in, but still very crucial games in front of us.
No, 100%, 100%. Right now, you know me, big Cheese Doodle fan. Want to see that Albania FC versus Cheese Doodle. That All Star United, I know All Star United has been up and down, but against a strong team like FC Dragonfire, that's gonna be a very tough game. Little Cajadas versus Medellin Cartel, we know that's a tough one, and I'm not gonna lie, an even match with the Wave versus Underdogs. That one's gonna be it's gonna be a tough one. I think that one's gonna be a lot closer than people think. You know what I'm saying?
That's actually it looks like Underdogs actually gets the first leg on a forfeit. I'm not sure if the Wave will actually be showing up the rest of the comp, but like you're hinting at, some interesting, well-rounded fixtures in this play-in. I think you highlighted again that probably maybe the most interesting, I would say, is Little Cajaras Medellin. Can't really pick a winner. I mean, we saw Little Cajaras struggling a little bit during the league phase. Medellin Cartel up and down as well. So both teams were trying to set a precedent and kind of set a more of a form from how they did in the league phase. So
No.
we'll see if that'll happen.
100%, 100%.
And Landline, any games you checking for, brother?
I'm familiar with FC Dragonfire. I'm probably going to tune into their stream and tune into their game, see how they're able to do against All Star United. Like I said earlier, don't really know much to expect, but other than most likely seeing some really great football being played, hopefully we can get some highlights. Maybe, who knows, we can get a little something out of the ordinary, maybe a banger outside the box, or maybe a little cheeky moves on the wing. I don't know. I like seeing a little flair when I watch football.
Understandable.
But always want to go for the W first. But if you can get a little highlight here and there, then why not?
I think with this level of kind of Super League and really the open-endedness of this competition, some of these teams are newly established as well. So it's one of those things where I think we will see, a little bit more unpredictable football and planning and tactics when we come in these later rounds of the games. Because, I mean, we've been watching Super League as far as the league phase, and it's been very difficult to predict up until this point, right, Jimmy?
No, 100% it's up and down with a lot of these teams. A lot of these teams it's like a boxing match, like one round after another. Like sometimes you really can't really tell who's winning.
22.
Oh, hold on.
100%. And
What?
I mean, again,
Did they tell you that
with some
the
of
max
these
rush
higher
is 22?
level
It's 24.
teams, the more competitive
No, it is not
teams, you know,
24.
there's-
He made a mistake. You can look back in the.
Oh, my fault. Had some technical difficulties. A few things were ringing off.
Asked him again specifically about it, that he thought it was first time. I sent the screenshot that he said 24, then he said it was a mistake. That's,
Since your DM, Mike.
hold up, because we gotta start now.
Ooh, staff, let me know if some of these games are starting.
Yeah, quick slight difficulties. My fault. But right now, I see the All Star United FC Dragonfire game starting up.
Yeah, they're about to kick off right about now.
Yes, sir.
Definitely an interesting matchup. When we saw FC Dragonfire, started the Super League very surprising, Junior, honestly. Going kind of, a solid kind of beginning first few games, and then falling off from there, if they're able to rebound, All-Star United already kind of got, I believe it's a forfeit win on them. So a little bit of history
Slight
between these
history.
two teams.
Not for sure. Slight history, slight history. But we will definitely see which one comes out on top. I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be very interesting. Very interesting. But we know All Star United getting that forfeit victory over them. It's this, we know FC Dragonfire is gonna feel like against a team like them. They're gonna definitely come out with the guns a blazing today. Definitely feel like we're gonna see a competitive game as All Star United. They don't quit too easily, so it's gonna be very, very interesting.
100%. Definitely an even matchup when we look at this game. And All-Star United versus FC Dragonfire. Both teams really trying to pick up form when they need to in this kind of Super League, this knockout phase, this first round of games in the play-ins to get to the round of 16.
Hmm.
Top teams already basically through, Jimmy, so they'll definitely need to be kicking at full gears when they reach that round of 16.
No, they definitely will. They're gonna need it. Round of 16, it's the top of the top at that point. It's the toughest of the toughest, and no team is gonna quit. No team is gonna give up and just allow you to score easy buckets. So definitely everybody's gotta be on point.
Far to start, just kind of both teams trying to find an advantage in the midfield here.
Ooh. Wow, that's a close try. A little nice little chip. Almost went past the keeper though, but it was an easy save. That's the end result.
FC Dragonfire just trying to start off hot, trying to get something going real quick, pressing the attack as much as they can so far. Hasn't been too much time in the game yet, but they're definitely doing their thing with possession. As we know, All-Star United seeming to be a pretty defensive team. Not too many conceded. What side to protect?
Yeah, it keeps your offense a little bit unpredictable.
Mm-hmm.
So shots on target is definitely something we're gonna be keeping a track of.
100%.
The team with the most shots on target tends to end up with the victory here. But of course, you have to dominate the midfield to even give yourself some opportunities.
100%.
Especially in this first leg of games, right? These teams will be trying to just, obviously you can't really win it in the first leg, but you definitely can. You can't really win it in the first leg, but you definitely can lose it. So it does look like Little Cars versus Medellin Cartel is kicking off.
Yes, sir.
From what I've heard in the background from Little Cars, it looks like they've been trying to make a few changes, Junie, because we know they didn't start too well. I believe we actually see Vex getting a debut at CAM.
We do, and I'm very surprised. Little Cajadas, they know that the playoffs is some of the bigger name games, and also some of the games that is going to be crucial for them to catch a win in this Super League. But nonetheless, they made those changes. They made those audibles in order to make sure that their success is imminent. Love to see it.
Maybe it's some type of connection issue. Looks like that's going to be a reset. School staff. Let me get an update when you guys have something on that. It just looks like somebody may have disconnected within the 10 minutes. So unfortunate there, but we will get a result on that game with only one leg to play today. Very, very important to get all these games kind of in cleanly today.
Mm-hmm.
So again, still a stalemate, almost to halftime right here with this All-Star United versus FC Dragonfire. Both teams with a lot to play for. Again, as you mentioned, that very evenly match up early on in this play, and both teams would, testing out the competition, keep testing out their teams.
All right, putting the pressure on. Said if you can't take the pressure, get out the way.
Dragonfire, they did have some opportunities, but I think it'll be best for them to at least take some shots on goal when they can. I mean, they're moving the ball fantastically, but there are some opportunities where they can at least take a crack at it a little bit outside the box here. So let's see if we're able to see some more shots being taken in the second half as the first half comes to a close.
You never know with their strikers. Their strikers and their offensive players, they do love to get real close just to feel the goalie breathing down their neck while they score. So it's not a tactic I would definitely use all the time, but in games like this, you definitely do need to space it out. You need to find some out of the box shots, some aim, make sure your aim is on right. So it's gonna be interesting to see how they finish off this game.
100%. Definitely anyone's game with still a half to play. Both teams want to start strong in this first leg with all to play for Wednesday. Again, at the second leg, these teams will want to go at least into this next round of 16. Let's see if we can pull up some of these other games.
I'm trying to find some more streams. Yeah, I'm trying to find some more streams myself.
Alright, as you guys do that, I'll keep it updated up here. The second half just started for All-Star United versus Dragon. Score again is
so it does look like a good amount of forfeits actually coming in. I mean, very unfortunate. I don't know. But Cheese Doodle getting the DQ over Albania FC. Capital United losing or getting the forfeit DQ to SD Loyal Society. Sergey picking up the forfeit on Deportivo. Fantasy 11 getting the forfeit on War Pigs. So we still really only have essentially 3 games today for this first round of legs. Hopefully that won't continue for the next round, but again, kind of out of our control.
all right. The goalkeeper was nowhere to be found, and we got
finally figured last of the restarts.
100%. Again, been struggling. Shout out EA with some of the server issues. If you joined us yesterday via landline, we definitely struggled with some of the D1 matches. Can kind of stay incident error free over this kind of week, especially during the Super League. We don't want these, very pivotal matchups being controlled or dictated by any type of server or connection issues.
Facts.
no, not at all. That would be tragic. I mean, had my host up the other day, but it's only so much you can do here.
Exactly. And I mean, they try to say we're out here by, QG staff is biased and we're trying to
What?
No, we're just trying to do what's best for everyone. You feel me? So, just how it is. So again, this Little Cars versus was it? Little Cars versus Medellin Cartel. Finally kicking off leg one. After some connection issues to start, we'll see if we can find a winner here or if it'll kind of be postponed until this second round.
Ooh, All-Star United was a fantastic counterattack, great ball movement, and we got a nice outside the box goal here. And you see the whole team celebrates running into the corner. I mean, I think that was a left-footed top bin outside the box banger. I mean, let's take a replay of that. I mean, he shot that while not even moving outside the box. So that's pretty rare. He trapped the ball and then just one swing of a leg like a golf swing. Yeah, I was clean. I was clean. Absolutely clean. So yeah. So with that being said, because of that banger, we have in the 70th minute 1-1 both teams tied up going into the 70th minute. I mean, it is back and forth. It's looking like a counterattacking match here. Both teams able to move the ball in the midfield pretty well. I mean, I wouldn't say the defense is bad, but I mean, everybody's in good positioning. It's just that it's just great chemistry being shown here.
Some tough teams, tough opponents. I'm not gonna lie, today is a day. Today is a great playoff day. Whew! And we see an easy one from Medellin Cartel. Not able to get the aim right, but the goalie not able to stop anything, so they just put it right in there. They just find the rebound. Oof. Medellin Cartel up against Little Cajadas 1-0, 12th minute. Impressive stuff.
Entering the 80th minute, still tied 1-1, All-Star United and Dragon Fire. Great ball movement, as I said earlier, in midfield. Just that once we get to that final third, the defense is able to step in and make some very timely tackles, preventing either team to at least do much. Almost spoke too soon. Okay. Preventing either team from doing much in the attacking third. So, but you watch this game, you think one of these teams are going to break through here. As we see a missed tackle by Dragon Fire. Can All-Star United capitalize? Nope, they do not. 87th minute is still 1-1. And it's looking like it's going to be a nail biter here. Very fast-paced game, though. Going back and back and forth. The ball's flying around, making it very hard for the defense to at least be in good position. As we are in extra time, and extra time is about to end, I think we're going to end with a 1-1 draw, unless we're going extra time.
Sir, just one leg, two-legged fixtures. If it's tied after the second, then it will go to a third.
Yeah,
heavy. And as that's going on, Little Cajadas able to tie it up 1-1 against Medellin Cartel. Some great stuff, I'm not gonna lie. Tough teams going head to head against each other. It's a little different to see for Little Cajadas. I see Lord Turkey as their main striker was able to get them one. That nice little play for the first one. You see Mexican Mafia over there as well. So it seemed like little Cajadas, like you said earlier, AT, able to pick up some new players just for the playoffs. Looking like hopefully that helps them out in the long run.
And I think Mafia is actually on Medellin. Again, Invicta is on Little Cars. It's kind of confusing. Um, but yeah,
Oh yes. Little Cajadas is dark and then Meta because they're wearing the same kits. Oh my gosh.
Oh
I mean,
no.
yeah,
Oh
the
no. You
top
know
does
how I
not
feel
help.
about same kids.
No, it's not
Lord
the
Turkey
it's
close there.
right,
Quit the
really
game.
close.
Quit the game. I can't do it.
No, it's just
Same kids, bro.
two Madrid Bati followers. Like I can't stand it, but it's
Yo,
okay.
one kid is actually PSG technically, I think, Jimmy. But yeah,
I was gonna say it looks like the gray Madrid one. I thought it was the gray
the
Madrid
gray
one.
Madrid kid. Yeah, I know exactly the gray and gold kid.
Oh
I
my
seen that.
gosh, that was about to,
Jimmy
whew,
funny.
that was about to have my head twist.
Man. Where's that link for that game?
The link, I'll send it to you, my brother.
All right. Go ahead and tune into that.
So yes. But as I was saying, Little Cajadas. No, sorry. Medellin Cartel picking up new players, Mafia. Hoping and Lord Turkey hoping that helps them out in the long run of these playoffs. I mean, those are two very solid pickups. I'm not gonna lie. Two of my favorite players in the leagues, two players that I've played with in different tournaments as well as leagues. So I know they're definitely comp. Players. So
So it looks like that first leg between FC Dragonfire and All Star United ends 1-1. So still all to play for Wednesday for both those teams. Both looking to kind of make a little bit of a run. We'll see what happens Wednesday again for this second leg of these playing games. Still 1-1 over here with Little Cajaras versus Medellin Cartel as well. Which I think, although Super League, obviously the league phase uni was a lot, up and down. We saw a lot of unpredictable results, a lot of entertaining results, high scoring. I think as we get later on into the competition, obviously as the competition improves, the levels, the standards improve, we will see, unfortunately, less goals in these more closely contested matchups.
no, 100%. But like you say, even though we see less goals, we're seeing a lot of great opportunities being taken. We're seeing these players bringing out their bag. We see these players doing whatever they can on the field, and they're trying new things. They're trying new things in order to just get some success for their team. So it's definitely going to be a lot of close games in my opinion, but very very entertaining games.
Oh man. Absolutely flustered. I mean, they almost had a chance to score there inside the box.
Medellin Cartel keeping some good position right now as they start an attack, right? Possessioning has been very, very well for them. Been keeping great possession all game.
And we talked to Ivan a little bit earlier in the Super League kind of season, I guess, right? Talked similar to how we analyze Little Cars, trying to just fill certain pieces. He talked about having, missing people on the wing. So I think with this kind of how they're set up today, their structure, their ball control, their possession, I think we can see that impact growing on the team as a whole.
100%.
Just trying I'm sorry, I probably butchered that name. Chikaras.
Little Karas.
Karas. Okay,
Kahara. It's like Arabic,
Kaharas.
so
Oh,
I'm
okay.
not even saying it right.
You see, Espanol, you have to roll your R's.
Kaharas.
Woo!
That was pretty nice.
That was a
But
close
yeah,
one.
Hold on, I need some water. Anyways, back to what I was saying. They almost scored there, but that ball went off the post. 66 minute. That game is still tied. They're doing a great job moving the ball, though. I like how they have spacing on offense. Everybody's in the gaps here, and as you can see, because of so, they're able to get a shot on goal, as you just saw there. Goalie makes a fantastic save, and let's see what they can do with the corner.
Oh, great
Another result
possession.
we haven't been checking.
There you go. There you go. And sorry to interrupt, but as you saw, you're able to move the ball very nicely, and you see the whole team celebrates in midfield.
Ooh, easy one right there.
2-1.
Able to catch a
That was
rebound.
All to play for in the second leg. We'll see how this one finishes, our final game of the day, I guess. But nonetheless, very close matchups in this playing round of Super League.
100%. Feel like all of these games are going to be very tight.
So I'm kind of a little bit disappointed with this amount of forfeits. You would think some of these teams would kind of want to show up and lock in for real, and we would see kind of similar, very close matchups across the board. But unfortunate, that's not how it played out.
All right. And I'm kind of surprised. Hold on. Did I just see Pro Man on Little Cajadas?
Nice touch.
I do believe he is. Pro Man.
possession?
I believe Pro Man was on Medellin. Now he's on Little Caras.
He's trying to find a home.
Where's he located?
I think that might just be someone with the purple afro. I'm not.
Nah, I
100%
seen Pro Man. I was surprised. I was like, whoa. And he's playing offense more.
I don't know what position he's playing right now, but purple pro person looks to be Pro Man.
Oh, okay, all the way down there.
He's either right back or maybe even a winger. Or
think he's
something
playing
on the
on the
left. Yeah, I was going to say that too.
Goalie makes a big save on the line there. It's like it was offsides.
Take his space. I'm here in a second.
Little Kahar is finding a little bit of rhythm here late in the game, just trying to push for that tying goal.
Finding some flow, so.
Yeah, once as soon as I got past him, I was gonna rip that.
Ooh, nice steal.
Uh-oh. I think is that Pro Man with the ball there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
It's like too late.
Great tackle.
Barely.
Medellin with the counterattack.
Ooh, Lord Turkey, one of my favorite strikers in the league. Period.
W name.
Yeah, anytime he scores, everybody gotta go. The crowd goes crazy with that one. Ooh, nice little through ball.
That's ball game.
Really good
That's the
at
game.
That's ball game.
That's the game. That's the game.
Looks like, again, this matchup goes in even going into Wednesday. So across the board, obviously we have a bunch of forfeits, but regardless, going into these games Wednesday, we'll see if some of these teams from today that kind of forfeited will be able to join us back and be able to put up a team. Speaking of that,
13 points, 4 wins, 3 losses, 1 draw. Talk to me. What's been the tough part of this league so far, facing these teams? Like you said, you faced a lot of the good teams at the first half of the season or the first half of this league. So tell me, where were you guys able to get a flow and finally catch a good niche?
Basically, once people started showing up, because there'll be like last minute cancels, and that's what was killing us. We would have to play with like 9-10 players. Yeah, that's about it, really. So I had to drop a couple players, get new players to actually show up.
Not as
What's up?
interesting. No, that's good to hear. That's good to hear. You switched it up. You're able to find some players who are actually gonna be here, and which we all know is tough. We all know it's tough as a coach, but you're able to pick things up in the middle of the league. So I commend you for that. I'm not gonna lie. That's a tough thing to do.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, as a manager.
Oh, and the stats. I think they were telling me something about updating stats for like goal scores and stuff like that. I don't know if they've done that yet.
You have
We're
to
working on it.
send in the info as well. You have to make sure you send in the info as a coach. Make sure
Yeah.
all the info is sent in properly. However the template is, just do it to however the template is, so that it's easiest to put into the website.
Landline, did you have something?
Yeah, I was gonna say, as a former manager myself, last minute cancellations happen all the time. People have other obligations, and so I mean, my question was like, with people canceling, sometimes you got to come in and bring in new people on the squad. How do you manage to get new people on the squad and have them adapt to the team philosophy as far as what you guys plan on doing on the pitch?
Canceling. It's really this basically like my first league I run as a manager. So most of the players that I got, a couple players plays together. So it's like we just connect. We don't even run no practice, no BYOTs. We just get in for a league game and we go like that. Even though sometimes it would be better if we do get a little bit more chemistry. Sometimes.
Oh, that's good to hear.
I mean, yeah, that chemistry is important, especially against some of these top level teams. Now, your team's basically we're not sure what War Pigs is going to do, but obviously 3-0 advantage going into Wednesday, depending on how if they show up. You're all but in the round of 16. Do you have any kind of predictions on how far your team's going to make it?
Um, you know, I'm not going to doubt my team. I'm going to say final for sure.
Okay.
Okay, optimistic thinking. I can respect that. Go big or go
Love
home,
the
right?
confidence.
Hey, he said all he
Yep.
needed was his players, so he needed his players to show up, and that's the system right there.
Hey man,
Well, we
you just
appreciate
lay
you
down the
joining
ball,
us
man.
today. Any last words before we let you go?
Just appreciate it. Y'all take care.
All right, man. We'll be looking for your team again. Salute to them
Salute,
boys over at
salute.
Fantasy
All right, man.
11.
Appreciate it.
Much love. Another top coach we talked to during this Super League kind of experience journey, Landline. I know we hear these different perspectives, trying to put pieces together, trying to make their team basically optimize as possible, right? Especially at this stage of the competition. That's exactly what these teams will be looking for. Salute, man. I mean, what did you like from what we heard today, what we saw today?
No, it's just good to hear that these coaches, like I said, they're able to audible in the middle of these games going on, in the middle of the heat. You heard the coach said all we needed was our players to show up. So you had to make a couple cuts, make a few more additions, make sure that people are coming on the right schedule timing. It's good to know. It's good to learn that he's taking this Super League very serious, and he wants people to show out because he wants to be able to come out to these games and dominate the way that they know, the way that he knows his team can. So it's great to hear.
100%. How about you, Landline?
It's so ironic. I mean, what you just said, June, you can say the same thing about our commentary team. We just got to show up and stick to a schedule.
Come on, man. That's all I'm trying to say. Well,
You're not lying. You're not lying.
Right?
Hey, facts. Fact. You're not lying on that one. I can't complain about that.
to really progress through this concert, to really progress through this competition and dominate it. So entertaining day. We'll be back Wednesday, people. I mean, any last words, Landline?
Last words. Hey, look, the Super League concept, I personally really like it. I mean, you get people that kind of join in, play with different teams, kind of like an all-star format, similar to what they do in the NBA. I personally like it. It's kind of like an all-star format, similar to what they do in the NBA. I personally like it. Which makes me kind of want to play myself. To be honest with you, I mean, you can see what I can do on the pitch. I mean, I don't know if AT's familiar with my game.
Come on now.
Hey, I'm a free agent. I might have to put myself in the free agent pool.
You gotta put yourself in there, man.
I might have
Season
to put
2
myself
announcements coming soon. Coming soon. In the server.
Sir.
So that's all I
Junie,
gotta say, man. That sounds good. What's up? Go ahead, Journey.
Nah, last words for me. Just come on, man. Come on, folks. Send your highlights, man. There's too many great goals going on in these leagues, and these, whether it's the regular league, whether it's the Super League, or whether it's a BYOT. There's too much great goals and great highlights going on for us not to be getting them submitted in. So we need all the footage. Clip up, clip up, clip up. 1-800-Clippers. I need you guys on the job. Send me your photos. Send me your videos. Send me whatever, everything you guys can, so that I can get them in the league's highlights of the week. We need those. We need those to make the stream pop. We need those for not only the regular Quest for Glory streams when we're waiting for Super League. We need those for the come on now, folks. We need you guys to be in the league. We need you guys to be in the server, sending us whatever you guys have. So other than that, shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to everybody for participating. Shout out to all the players and the coaches who come out day in and day out every
Wednesday. We'll see you then, people. I mean, a lot to play. Super League play-ins, leg 2 coming at you Wednesday, 11 p.m. Eastern, as well as I'm skipping over it, but D1, the last and final day of D1 will be here, 9 p.m. Eastern. We may start a little bit early just to kind of preview things, see exactly how things are going to end up in the finale of D1. $2,400 on the line, and of course, if you're not with Super League, there's a lot of money on the line as well here. $1,500. Get in the server. We got a lot of big plans. Season 2 announcements coming soon. Everything coming soon, people. Stay tuned. Much love. We are out.
Yeah, I gotta use. Yeah, I gotta use one video audio and then one video type shit.
Like ideally, that'll be the best highlights. That'll be the best highlights. And once we get that set up, if it's like literally, once we get that set up, if it's like literally, you watch like those D2 days where I like join up, where I'm like doing
facts.
You're commentating on something I'm doing in the stream or in D2, and then I join up and we're like talking about it.
Yeah.
I mean, there's plenty of shit.
Yeah.
I mean, there's plenty of shit.
And it'll be lit because like if I catch the right moment, like if I'm watching your game at the right moment, and I catch a reaction with me and I catch a reaction with you guys, clip those together, you know what I'm saying? Do the little edits and all that shit, and it's actually good.
Banger.
Yep. I thought my guy Theo GK would be able to get in. He's in the West Coast, but unfortunately couldn't get in time. But he's gonna try to come in for Wednesday because he's on the West Coast, so he gets off at like like late his local time. So he was able to hop on like right now, but we just finished late his local time. So he was able to hop on like right now, but we just finished.
Damn, what part of the West Coast is he on?
I don't know, but they're 3 hours away, or at least the time difference.
Well, that's why I thought Riz and Theo was about to like ideally.
Yeah, that's why I want him to do Super League because they could do late night.
Not even just late night, or they could just clip up and write articles about, you know what I mean, or reaction comment, like media, like they could just react to what we was doing for our stream, and that would be their content.
Facts, man. Yo, what's up? What's up with Riz though? I haven't heard from him.
I just saw him join VC earlier today. Let me see if I can get him in right now.
Yeah, because I haven't heard from him in a minute.
I'm just like confused if they like. I mean, obviously, Landline was pinging you more, but like, I don't know if they just need someone to like check in with that. But like, Ace or whoever is in charge of media, he's like a kid, bro. He's not about to do that. He's like Ghoul. No disrespect to Ghoul, but like, Ghoul can help out, but he's not gonna manage it, right? Like,
yeah, that's a big job for him. It's a lot. It's a lot. He doesn't.
It's
really...
not even just a lot. He can do it. Just like anyone capable to manage people. It's just like, is it in your character to be like stern sometimes? You feel me?
That too.
You know me, Junior. I'm gonna be like, you know me, I'll cuss you out if you say some stupid shit.
Yeah, facts.
Anyone, Juke, anyone, Ghoul, I'll cuss anyone out.
Yeah, you don't want nobody beating behind the bush, beating around the bush.
Exactly. So it's just like, and you know me too. If I see some shit or I feel some way, I'm gonna call that shit out and be like, yo, the fuck? What we doing? So I don't think, not that Google can't do that. I just feel like sometimes he don't want to hurt or step on people's toes. And hurt people's feelings. So
he doesn't want to disrespect. He doesn't feel like he's disrespecting.
That's the whole thing we started. We're supposed to, like, content is his part, right?
Hold on, you think I glitch out? You think I glitch out, brother? Hold on. Is it me? Let me find out it's me. Alright, babe. Balling up real quick. Real quick. Balling up real quick. No, I'm just balling up real quick. Yeah, my fault. My shit fucking. Oh, hold on. Oh, no, I didn't. Yep. There we go. Is this thing. What the fuck? Hold on. What'd you say?
Can I hop in the shower for 5 minutes?
Okay.
I'm just gonna try to do.
Check. Can you hear me?
Yo, was that me or you guys, or was everyone tweaking?
I think everybody was tweaking.
Yeah, I was like, what the heck? I was like, whoa, what's going on? That was funny. Like.
Yo.
Yeah.
Riz in here? Yep. Got Riz in here, yo. Let's go. Yo, Riz.
What's going on, Rizzy?
Yo. So I don't know if you've been keeping track of the QG server, but like, we've been doing streams, and I wanted to know if you can do like reactions to the streams afterwards with the VOD.
Bro, you know, let me know what time though, Loki. What time do you need me?
Well, not for commentary, to do like reactions, so this is basically in your own time.
Reactions? Alright, I'm gonna see if I can.
Alright.
I've just been busy with work, gang, you know?
Oh, where?
Nah, you Gucci, gang.
Shift changes and shit, you know, it'd be fucking ass. Yeah.
Money have to make.
I got this new person as my manager, and the crazy part is, I'm basically managing him, yet he's a manager. So it's like, yo,
You're in my situation?
yeah, I'm like, why am I telling you what to do, but you have the hierarchy? It's to the point where it's like, I'm gonna tell upper management, yo, you might. There's no reason why this guy should be getting paid more than I should. Hey, either switch.
Bro, it was literally the same way as me in fucking, what's that shitty server? Isaac's server. Bro, I was literally doing everything, and the manager was doing shit. Absolute shit.
Right, and it's like, why is it like this? Why is
Like,
it
why am I just not the fucking thing then?
Yeah, you promote me, damn it, and demote him. Because that's really what it is.
Yes, just give me the reins, yo.
Pass
Okay.
Lamborghini.
But yeah, bro, how's it been with y'all?
It's been pretty good. We just had a W chat. Got the basically the technicality is pretty good. You know, so I mean, it's on the up and up with QG.
Yeah, bro, I've been taking a break, low-key, from fucking gaming and shit, bro.
Same here. I'm busy commentating. Really.
Literally, bro, I've been taking a break from all of this shit. I'm not even in the mood for anything. Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Sometimes you got to, man.
Yeah, you got
like, you do work, you go to work, and then you go to the gym, and then you come back. You're like, fuck, I don't have any energy, man.
You're just like, yo, if I knock out now, I'll have energy for the morning.
Oh god, bro. It'd be like that, bro. Because you know, bro, like, I'm trying to get back to the gym because, bro, on God, like, I've been slacking in the gym also. Because, literally, bro, I dropped gains, bro. I used to bench 305. Now I can't even fucking bench 220.
Yo, I feel you though, cause like I've been slacking too. Like I play ball and like I'm trying to play pickup, and I'm trying to shoot that NBA three. I have no leg strength. I'm airballing everything, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah,
I need,
them
I need to
ones.
start squatting because
Nah, bro.
I'm hit the NBA. I hit the high school three easy, but once I get to the NBA arc and I try to pull it and I shoot, it feels good, but then it comes up short because I got no power on my shot. So it's
Bro,
like,
you know how you can tell you're unfit? Do the beep test.
Ooh.
Pacer test. That will tell you if you're unfit, bro. If you can't
Yeah.
make it to 7, if you can't make it to 7, which is the minimum, you're unfit as a motherfucker.
Yeah, but remember, that's more cardio than anything, though.
yeah, but cardio is very important though. That's
But
why
it's
Nah,
very important.
true,
but
true.
because
It
the
is.
thing is, that's like the main show of if you can even like survive in running.
No, facts.
Yeah.
Facts. If you're
Like I play
gassing out after
if I
2
play-
minutes, like go home.
Yeah. Bro, I was
Right.
gassing in 5, bro, and I used to go to like 10, 9 in high school. I was like,
Damn
what the
ones.
fuck
No
just
real
happened?
shit. I remember those.
Yeah, I hate it. The fitness pressure.
Bro, I literally-
That shit
There's
gets
this one
that-
small like white kid, bro. He used to play hockey. This guy used to finish the pacer test.
Yeah, bro. It's always small white kids, bro. 'Cause
Oh
you have
god.
You
He
have
was
no
like
body
5'6".
mass. The all
5'6".
aerodynamic, no body mass. Basically, every step for them is like takes no power to generate anything. They're freaking no resistance every
Yep.
step. So,
Bro,
you know, lasts forever.
man finished the fucking pacer test. I'm like, bro, what do you eat?
I don't eat. He doesn't eat. He just drinks water. Like,
No, he doesn't.
you know what I'm saying?
He
Weighs
was
like
fucking water.
95 pounds, bro. Yeah.
Oh god. Bro, nah, I'd be seeing so many people I knew taking steroids and shit. I'm like, damn, girl.
Oh nah.
Yo, it's a popular thing. You'll be
Yeah.
surprised, yo. People just want to see the results, right? But you can't take the lazy way out. When you take the lazy way out, it's gonna fuck with your health.
Yeah, bro. Even the whole Ozempic thing that's going on.
Yeah, that sounds crazy, man.
People taking Ozempic to lose weight and everything.
Like, what the fuck is that? Ozempic? It's mad.
Basically, it's like a diabetes medicine, but people are using it to lose weight because it drops your sugar level, blood sugar, I think, or
Like,
something.
brother, you do not have diabetes. Are you like, what are you trying to do
Yeah,
with your body?
sugar.
Like,
You're about to faint.
like people don't realize you
people
only
are
have
having-
one body. Like, why are you gonna push it to the max like that?
I think people are having like irregular heartbeats.
Oh no, that's not good.
That's crazy.
No shit.
That's
You fuck with the
crazy.
heartbeat? Oh no. You fuck with the heartbeat,
Yeah.
bro.
That is the maddest thing.
Nah, bro. You
Bro,
skip
but
hard.
fucking same thing running without the ball. You're like, whoa.
Yeah,
what
it's a
was that?
different
Oh, yeah.
story.
I'm feeling tired.
Different
Oh, shit.
story.
Oh
nah.
man.
Alright, bro. I'm ahead. I'm watching the fucking elections for Canada, bro. It's getting shit getting too close. Alright, later.
Later,
All right,
brother.
peace. Hold on.
Yeah, I
Yo,
stayed
try-
out of that
hold on.
election shit. I said, fuck that. I'm
on.
staying out of that.
Theo doesn't have the perms. He's trying to log in right now, so that's probably why he doesn't even see us.
Because
How do you bring? how do you bring somebody into the?
tell him to go into a different VC and drag him.
Okay.
Oh, I got a snipe. D10.
Where? Let's see if I can get him in here. Where's he at? Oh, there he is. Hold up. Or the clips that we do afterwards, like in your own time, since you're not able to make most broadcasts. I'm thinking if you're able to like clip your own stuff, like at least clip like our highlights and like put your own reaction vids to it, just so you can still involve. You know how to do that?
So like just look at a clip, like.
Yeah, so basically, like if we put together like clips from like highlights of like a previous broadcast the day before or something like that, right? Then you can put your own commentary to the clips and make your own like reaction vids to it. Like let's say someone has like kind of like a top 10 type thing. You know,
Okay.
like yeah. Would we should do something like that? Like
Yeah, I can try. I'm not much of like an editor, but I can see like if I can like get it like get them like together.
Dope, because I can like teach you how to do it.
Yeah. That'd be great.
This week. All right, cool. But as far as like the schedule for like QG, I know we do like Monday, Wednesdays. I mean, season 1's about to end, so we're about to go over season 2. But if you said like Sundays is the only days you really commentate, I mean that's perfectly fine.
Yeah, our last day is Wednesday for season 1.
Last day is Wednesday. Yeah.
So yeah, we're trying to get all this shit done now, or get all this shit set up now, so that when season 2 starts, it'll start off like it's a fresh start, and then we have new things to go along with it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Dope. So like, maybe on a later this like next weekend, I can kind of teach you how to do like reaction videos. I mean, we already got far enough. We got to figure out how to do like Discord and stuff like that, and you know like interviews and shit. So I can give you a quick rundown on how to do so.
Yeah.
All right, man. That's basically all I want to say though. But anything else? Other than that, man, how's everything?
Pretty good.
Dope.
Blessings. Blessings across the world.
Yep, blessings all across the world. Absolutely, yeah, man. So yeah, I don't want to hold you too long. That's all I got to say then.
Okay, no problem. Yeah.
All right, man. Take it easy. Always, you can always pick me.
Yeah. All right. See you guys.
Dope.
Later, brother.
Young bull right there.
Mm-hmm.
That's the young bull.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I'm about to sign off. Shoot. Hey, yeah, let me know if you planning on listening to it, or if you are, just shoot, do your own reaction videos, whatever you want to do. I really don't care.
No, I'll let you know for sure. Like right now, I'm just worried about the interviews. That's what I've been trying to get going. You know what I'm saying? Cause like, what's it called? Forget AT. He'll get them. He has the interviews. It's just the sound on my end. Like when I'm talking back, it sounds like mad echoey and shit. So, but he was saying it's probably because it's not the original audio. So I was like, okay. And then we're gonna try and do the whole thing where we stream just through Streamlabs rather than Discord. And when the interviews come, that's when we stream on Discord. Right?
Damn.
So that's what I'm trying to figure out right now. I'm just trying to.
That's pretty weird, because I remember with me and Theo, we did an interview with on Discord, and so was Theo. The audio was fine. Matter of fact, I might have to clip that too.
Right, but I'm not sure. Where were you guys going? But did you guys have collab cam? Because that's what I think it is. I think it's the collab cam volume and the Discord volume slapping each other, or like one person may have it all the way up, and like, cause like I have my collab cam volume all the way down, so that means I can't hear nothing, so I don't hear the extra echo. But he probably turns down the Discord and keeps the, you know what I'm saying, so that he can still. Yeah, like I don't know how he does it.
It's probably on his end, not yours.
Yeah, but like that's what I'm saying. I'll just, you know what I'm saying, I'll just record the interviews from mine, because I get good volume, I get good audio from all of us. To be honest, like my streams don't really cut out with the audio, so like I'll record it. But that's what I was troubleshooting it today. Like I was just trying out today with today's interview. I just had to know when we're about to interview, so I can start it and just pretty much.
Before you do a voiceover.
Yeah, cause like I'm gonna have both collab cams on. Like I had both collab cams on, like for the interview that we did today. I just forgot to unmute your collab cam, cause it wasn't unmuted from the start. So I was like, oh shit, I just realized that late, right? So it's those little things that we have to make sure don't happen in season 2, right?
Yeah,
You gotta get those out the way type shit. But
Practice makes perfect, though.
exactly right. Exactly.
Yep. All right,
And
man.
then-
I'll leave you on to it. I'll leave you to it, man.
Yeah, man, I'm here. You already know me. You already know me. Tap in anytime, broski. Just hit me up.
All right, man.
Alright, my brother. Love. I'm gonna check out the music right now.
All right, dope. One. Let me know.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's go check out that nice tracks that you got, man. Hey, did he email it to me? He emailed it to me? He emailed it to me? I'm pretty sure he emailed it to me. Hold on. I say. Talk to me, baby. Did this nigga? Where did he send it to? Oh no, he probably didn't send it. He probably just dropped it. That's what it is. Okay, so then where can we check out Lalene's stuff, man? Let's go. It's done. Tiki taki, tiki taki, tiki taki. Okay, hold on. Actually, yeah, let's go. Tiki taki, tiki taki, tiki taki. Oh my.